Hadji, Eaton and Roof.
But do you think Roof in his mind, do you think he'll be disappointed he's not starting?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think all of them will be. I mean, I think it goes without saying they were desperate to get a game, but I don't think he's going to be individually as disappointed as he could have been, because I think he's a smashing player, but he needs to watch what he's doing, needs to get a grip of his game, and he may in fact still be carrying a wee niggling injury anyway. But no, I think he'll come on today. Hopefully, there's 5 of them going to come on today and absolutely run riot with him. That's what I think.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'll just ask you what you thought of him. A lot of people wanted the boy Scott Wright to start. He's doing really well with the support. I think we might see him today, but I never thought he would start, mate.
Yeah, this is it as well. I mean, if the manager said we're going to put Scott Wright in for the start, I wouldn't have no complaint about it at all, because I think he's a smashing new player. Sometimes the reverse is true, that give them the start, it gives them enough to get their game up and running, and away they go, and you pull them off, half an hour to go or something like that, just to calm them down again, get rid of it all. Because it's a big game, it's a huge game. The boy, I don't know if his head's 100% in what Rangers are about, and to a certain extent. But I think he's a wonderful wee player. Wonderful. He's showed it, and a couple of times we've seen him on the pitch. He's showed how good a player he can be. His positional play, his pace, his running with the ball, all these things that matter. He showed that to us. So let's hope he can come on today and shows it again, without him getting injured and getting pulled off. Just the manager making the change. Positional play, his pace, his running with the ball, all these things that matter. He showed that to us. So let's hope he can come on today and shows it again. I don't know if you noticed, I was reading on, I'm sure it was the Follow, that somebody's up to their tricks again, because they're talking about a story breaking that big money in for Kent again.
It's clickbait sites, don't worry about
saying that. No.
Anyway, we'll be joined by Carl. Morning, Carl.
Good morning, it's good afternoon now. We don't have a time difference in England to Scotland,
All right, okay. And where am I, Carl?
I don't know. End of the phone. So you must be quite near me, because I've got big buttons on my phone. Right, so, well, just want to say the team looks quite good, but Aribo has to put in a shift today. I know he's a great player, but he has to put in a shift for us.
I think the last couple of games when he's played against him, he's played in midfield.
Aye. He's a wee bit more forward, but he's still got to put in the shift. It's up and down, but...
These shots should be ringing when you come off it.
They should be ringing before you go in. You should be that G'd up. You should be changing them before you go in. Because I know I would be. I'm all G'd up now, by the way.
Cool and calculated, cool, and then start.
Oh, that's something I'll never be about these sort of games. Sure I'm calm, but I had a good shout this morning. There was a guy walking along the road. I know where he was going, and it was the most man with no fashion sense. One of the tops on in a pair of orange trousers. So I'd shout at him and hid behind a big guy before I went into the bookies.
All right, mate, okay.
What's your scores for the day? I didn't see his last night. We were having an argument in here.
I'm going to go for I know Bridge will go for something different for me, so I'm going for 1-0 for Rangers.
Oh, I've got a Bridge man doing in my bet, by the way. So I've got yours as well. My missus is gone up normal, 2-1.
A pair of shockers, I tell you. Pair of shockers. I've booked that.
And I've got a 3-0. If I get my other bet up, I'm going to be rich.
I'll take any positive result, mate.
Oh, that's all I want. I can't go to church down here because I don't have one, But I still pray for deliverance and things like that, for COVID. Because I want to get back up to Scotland. I've got no square sausages left.
Oh my God.
That's a disaster. That's a shocker, by the way. I've tried to make my aim.
You live somewhere near Oxford. Are you near Oxford?
Bridge.
I'm not intelligent enough to get into Oxford without a passport.
I'm only joking with you, pal.
I know you can get them in some places. You can get them in Harrods, but you know how much that's going to bloody cost.
Oh no, tell me about it.
Send them out to Bridge, man.
I will do. The next time I'm up, I'm going to bring these up rocks. Where he stocks a rock, where can I leave them? I'll get red, white and blue ones right enough, you know.
Yeah, you can leave that in Edinburgh for us.
No, I don't like Edinburgh rock. That's nasty, by the way. I'm from Glasgow. You know we hate the Hoff loafers.
Hoff loafers,
I think we've been joined by Big Al.
Right, I'll see you later. Bye.
Cheers, pal.
See you later.
How we doing, big man?
I am alright. I can get square sausage here.
He's just going to rank shops, isn't he?
I know.
How we doing?
I am good. I'm good. The concern I have is Aribo. Some people see it different. I don't think he does enough for us. Hopefully, if he's playing that wee bit higher up the park, he's got a bit about him. Personally, I would have liked to have seen that right have a go at them. Let the young boy have a wee go at them. I like the two-winger idea. That's just a personal thing, but I think that team is a perfect team, really, except the Aribo thing. So hopefully, as you said, he's up that wee bit higher.
I think that suits him better now. I think that
it probably does, but I think maybe the first Celtic game we spoke about Aribo, and I don't think he's changed much for then. That's the way I see him. Other people see it different. That's the only thing. He'll probably go and score a couple of goals a day. Hopefully he does. So prove us all wrong. But that's my only thing with the team. Apart from that, no, I think we've gotten this confident, don't we? We're the champions. We're the bosses of Scottish football. So we should make sure they know that when they take the field, that we are the people.
Yeah, mate. We are the champions, Al.
That's correct.
If we play, we win, big man, yeah?
Yes. Kamara, Davis I've just seen the team there now. So Kamara and Davis, I think Kamara's his issues, whatever issues he had. They have to step up today. Kent, he likes playing against them, doesn't he? And probably look for Alfie to get on the score sheet again, I think, as well. I think it's important for him.
I think for me, Morelos could be key today. Real key, mate. If he has a really above average performance, mate, that would take us to the victory, I think.
Yeah. It's a 90 minutes extra time and then penalties today, aye?
Yeah.
If it has to go that way, oh, good. Because I've got a fortnight off, so lovely. I could sit up
30 minutes extra time out. 30 minutes, not 90.
He said 90 minutes extra time, then penalties. You just misheard them, mate.
Aye. I'll take your 90 minutes, get my money's worth right enough.
I thought you'd said 90 minutes extra time.
No.
Maybe it was a golden goal. We'll play that the day, a golden goal.
Did you like that? Did you like that, the golden goal?
I didn't mind that, Did we not have a player that played with us that scored the golden goal?
I can't remember.
Did that Givash not score a golden goal?
Givash.
Remember him, the French player?
I remember him, I just can't remember.
In the 1998 World Cup?
I'm not sure, no, but that was Bierhoff in the final, was it not? But did Givash not score one in one of the tournaments as well? Maybe no. He was some striker, that Givash, wasn't he? It was about 7 games, 12 goals or something.
Wasn't he there long, was he?
No, I wasn't. I was reading a thing this morning, actually, sorry to get sidetracked about David Dodds. He was there for a couple of seasons at Rangers. I think it was 14 games, 4 goals and all that. It was a thing, it was in the Times, talking about he never had a suit when he signed for Rangers. He was desperate, he was a boyhood fan. His father and his brother were really pleased. He had to borrow the suit off the guy in the hotel, is that right? Did you hear that story?
No, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
When he came down to sign for Rangers with a pair of jeans on, and the boy in the hotel says, you can't go in. So he swapped the suit with the boy in the hotel, like at the counter. Right, checks in.
Receptionist.
The receptionist or whoever. Or maybe he went with a skirt on there.
Right, maybe.
He liked a bit of that.
You were saying about Joe Aribo, the first game against Celtic this season, yeah?
I think we discussed it then, didn't we?
Aye, but he didn't come on in the 90th minute, you know?
Well, it must have been the second game we were talking about then. That we discussed him. He hadn't been playing well up into that game, and we're looking for him to produce. So hopefully produce.
He's got talent.
He's got talent, aye, but how long's he been with us? 2 seasons now.
This is his second season, isn't it?
Aye, so
he started the next game and he played in midfield. And to be fair, he didn't influence the game much apart from the flick on. Yeah.
No, but
what was the one he scored? He scored with the header.
No, it was an own goal, Bridge. He flicked
was that an own goal? Was it?
McGregor put it
I
in.
mean,
that's fair enough.
He's a player that's had 2 years, and I think if the manager seen a player out there that was going to give us more, I think he would change him out. So, I mean, for me, he's not set the header on fire. But I don't know what to really expect out of him. I think 2 years at a club, and especially playing in the Scottish football, I think he might, or he should be a wee bit ahead of where he is, maybe. That's fair enough to say. But that's just only my opinion on the guy like that.
He's played 71 games, 15 substitute appearances, and he's come in with 17 goals, Bridgeman.
I think I like him. I like the boy. I like him a lot. I get great, shall we say, great sympathy for him. In his first season here, he got his face smashed in. I think it was Livingston we were playing. Or was it Motherwell? I can't remember which. Big centre half got smashed him. Yeah, smashed him in the face. Unbelievable.
The boys may well.
That's right. He's with Motherwell. Yeah, that's right. And I have great sympathy for that against these people. And I don't even think a guy gets spoken to, never mind booked. I just don't think so. And that's the second player whose face gets smashed in against Motherwell. Again, a Motherwell player, put it that way. So I have great sympathy for that, and I think that kind of took the shine off of anything they'd done in the first season. But he's still got his international caps and that, so he's doing well. And I think he's doing okay. I've got no complaints about him. He will, by a career thing, he'll probably end up as a substitute for another season, to be honest, until everything you guys are wanting him to be comes true. I think there's a good chance that he'll always be used as a subby, because he's a quiet wee guy, really. Unless he bulks up and gets stuck right into everybody. But he scored some smashing goals for us, there's no doubt about that.
He's got some good technique, and well, let's hope he can do it today. Let's hope he can unlock them all and come up with a bit of magic, get us a goal, yeah?
Aye, there's no getting away from it. He's got that, but it's just, for me, it's no... he doesn't do it all the time. He's got that trick, and we've seen that with some of the goals he's scored. Now, to be 1-2s in that box, he's sharp, and he's a big laddie, and he's a bit of a unit. So, I mean, he's certainly intimidates.
Consistency?
Just a bit of consistency, But, well, look, to be fair on him then, if he's been playing higher up the park or he's been playing in midfield, he's maybe not had consistency in a position. Does that make sense? So maybe a run of games as a right-sided midfielder, you might, or a central midfielder, you might get that consistency from him in that position. So maybe that's a management thing. They're trying to fit players around about him, or play a team, or include him in a team. So look, I wish him all the best. I just think that I would have liked to have seen Wright playing on that right wing. Then it's a winger, but whereas Aribo's not. Is he going to be playing out in that wing, or is he going to be coming in a wee bit? We're not going to have end on that wing. We just have Patterson overlapping on him. What's a bit of both.
Aye, bit of both, inside and outside. You know, I've got a bit of sympathy for Joe Aribo. Bridgeman, he's the guy that always gets moved about. Right in midfield, left in midfield, up front.
Absolutely. You're right.
He's the up playing at left back for a game. Yeah. You know,
he's definitely the one.
That's what I mean,
He's definitely the one that's easily moved, because he's not got the character of other players. They won't complain to the manager, or he won't rather. So he's easily moved, and he's able to do quite a lot. A lovely left foot. He's a smashing wee player, I think. You know, But then we've said that about other players as well. It's probably the Rangers, great wee players, but sometimes it just doesn't work for them, and I don't know why. However, I think the guy's got everything about him, you know. Personally speaking, I think he's got everything about him. That's not a bad goal ratio. You get 17 now again, and for 57 games he's played for us or something?
70 odd games.
70 odd games and 17 goals. That's not bad, actually. No bad. However, we know he can score more.
71 games, 15 as sub.
Money for Nigeria.
And he's capped. Aye. He's an asset. He's an asset.
Oh, he's an asset. Aye, definitely an asset. Aye. Definitely an asset. But we're not. I wouldn't say that we're looking for him. If he doesn't play, the team doesn't play. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the case. I think the reservations I do have with him is if there's any pressure up there, does he need to track back? Is he going to do that type of job as well? Because as a team, we all play, we all track back, we press for the ball. That's my only reservation, whether he's got that capability, keep that mindset that when he's not got the ball, he's got another job to do, or another job to fulfil.
I think that's the experience he's not got when he plays in midfield. He can sometimes ball watch and miss the runners, mate. Yeah.
Aye, I've been listening to these during the week, and a few have said that. Especially yourself, I've noticed that. So that'll come. I mean, the management and the coaches and that will obviously be telling him that. It's just he has to implement the things on the park.
It's just tough to be aware. It's just game awareness, you know. And it's just been sometimes a bit selfish to make sure that the guy that you're watching doesn't do anything, mate. You know.
Aye.
Yeah.
Who would I'm not 100% sure, but who would he be up against today?
Laxall, wouldn't he?
Oh, Jesus, I could play against him. Well, he's not right.
We've also been joined by Andy for Leeds. Afternoon, Andrew.
Good afternoon, troops. Everybody okay?
Hey, Andy.
Aye.
Andy.
Afternoon, Al. I think that's, you know, we didn't think we'd get right, and so that's more or less what I think. I thought it would have gone with right enough. As Al's just said there, like maybe it's a day that Aribo, we just plays up top, turns it on, and gets his Spurs in an Old Firm game. He's due one, isn't he? So let's hope he can do that. Right attitude coming out, as we said all along. You know, getting it, I think we'll be okay, hopefully, and hopefully we get the right result. It's a steady team, isn't it? You know, I think. What
we've got available with fitness, and we're assuming that Tav's not just quite 100% fit, I think it's a team that most people would have went for.
Yeah, totally. That's the way I see it as well. I will be all right. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I've got no vibes about it. The only sticking point in it that I had to worry was with the length of time we've been undefeated at aim there, right enough. You know, the lower averages and all that stuff. But we're going to sort it. Stuff that's superstition, innit? Come on, we're going to get out there and stuff them. You know, let's have it right enough. They've been talking all right. They're mumping the drums, so we are the champions. Let's give them a champion performance and sort them out. Get rid of them for good for the rest of the season. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Here, Andrew. Here, Bridgeman.
Yeah.
Bridge. Last call for Bridgeman. Okay, right, we'll leave him.
He's doing a Bridge.
He's doing a Bridge. Well said, Andy. It's just about whether we play. We get the performance right. Some people say the attitude's got to be right. I'm accepting that as a given. The attitude's right, and you just need the performance to be right, Andy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they look at the president, Barisic and Stevie G. You know, I think they've kind of angered us. Like, the only thing that disappoints me is that, you know, I get what happened in Europe and all that, and since we've won the league, we've not had that many games really. So, but you know, keep that attitude up. Because sometimes when you sort of like take the foot off the gas and all that, sometimes when it's needed, not that it should be needed today, by the way, sometimes you can't get that energy back right enough. So I would have liked to see them keep going the way they had been doing. But then again, looking at all season, we've not really got out of the fourth gear anyway, and we've sorted the teams out. So look at it that way, you know what I mean?
I think we watched that we don't say we've not played well since we've won the league. We've had 3 competitive domestic games. We've drew 1 and won 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
no complaints.
It's the manner that they've played them not right enough. They're better than that. We know they're better than that. And, the shackles are off now, the pressure's off, so they should want to go out and play and, with a bit of freedom and show that they can do that. I get no gripes about them, don't get me wrong. It's just that I'd like to see them, more at it. That's all. That's just a minor complaint,
I know. Well, constructive criticism's all right, Big Al, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Aye. But I do think Andy's right to a certain extent. Prior to us winning the league, we had that pressure, and I think the team looked better with pressure. You're always trying to achieve something. You've got a target there. Once that big target's, you've succeeded. You did. Your levels drop a bit, but I think you're going into this with another target. So this is the start again. Mm-hmm. We've got something that we can achieve here. We've got a target of winning the Scottish Cup, which would be very nice to win, wouldn't it? So I think the mindset, plus you're playing against the rat catchers, so I think that mindset changes. I love that. I love that when George comes on and says that. I'm telling the kids that now in the shopping centre. I see there's a rat catcher there, and my daughter Cameron's like, I thought they were puddle drinkers. Said they're rat catchers. So I think that mindset slightly changes again. You know what I mean? Because you've got a target.
This show's got far too much influence in your life, Big Al.
Oh no! Who put that picture of Jimmy with the thing on the lobby the other week there? I was switching off my Skype and I seen it, and somebody said, "Oh Jesus, you're imprinted in my head."
That could be handy for you sometime, big man.
It was quite sexy actually, because Jimmy was only about 14 stone and about 6'3". They'd put his head on somebody. So anyway, So I think now we've got another target to aim at. I think we kind of jump back into that. It was the same in Europe, wasn't it? You just try to succeed. We got to a point in Europe where we couldn't go any further. That's fair enough. We got better with a better team, if you like. They played better football. Aye. I know what you're saying, but so we've got a target. We just need to achieve that target. I think the management team will hear that in their heads, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We've been joined by Baloo. Afternoon, Baloo.
Afternoon, boys. How you doing?
Afternoon.
Hi, Baloo.
All right, lads. Up for it today?
Yes, mate. What's your thoughts on the team?
Quite happy with the team, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure if I'm a bit of a Hadji fan. I would have liked Hadji in there, but it doesn't really matter. I think Aribo's well capable. Excellent player. But he's played all the park, hasn't he? He's played as a back. He's played at one of the European games. He played at full back for a wee while. So, great team. Actually, very good team.
I think it's our strongest available. I think it's our strongest available. If
I would say so,
I could get a bit of form,
Aye, but it's like we've had plenty of time to think about the game as well, and think of all the things that have been said and all the rest of it. I think the boys will be up for it as well. The last time we played, this mob, it was like a couple of days after that. It was after the European match, wasn't it? 2 or 3 days after that.
It was away, and after the away game, mate. It was after the away game.
Was it the away game? Right. So, and we had the international break and all that sort of stuff around about that time. So, I think we're well able to do this mob a day without any problem. It's certainly about the team, certainly about mentality.
Yeah, I'm screaming on my backside. It was after the Thursday night we get knocked out and then we played the
match. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was after the incident with Kamara and all that sort of stuff. So our heads, we just won the league and then we had that incident with Kamara and that European game and all the rest of it. So we had a wee busy time and then we've not played that many games since. But I think, now the heads will be on. The heads will be on really, really screwed down tight today. They'll be wanting to win this and prove a few points.
Who's the big players for us today, for you?
As normal, everybody in the park. We've just got to make sure that everybody in the park does their job. We need to make sure that they all work. They're all capable of turning a game, just about every single one of them. We've got a goalkeeper at the back, gives you the confidence that you need. As long as our two central defenders work, I think, click at the back, because, obviously, we don't lose that many goals, but when we do, it's usually down to sort of maybe a wee bit of lack of concentration or whatever. So we need to make sure that everybody that's when they're up, because they'll go as well. It's what we've got to sort it out today. It's got to be done. So when they are in our area, we need to make sure that everybody has to work. Everybody. I mean, that's been Morelos all the way right down to the keeper. We've all got to work and do our job all the time. If we do that, we'll win this game without a problem. We'll create chances against this mob. Loads of them. So right. I don't have any concerns.
Who's the big players, Andy, for you?
Shagger, Davis and Morales, right through the team. I think the boy Patterson as well. I think he puts in a good shift. I think he's scoring the goal today, as I said to you the other night, and I'm sticking by it. So
just stole my thunder,
they're the three main players, and the rest turn up. What do you say, Al?
You just stole my thunder. That's what I was just thinking. Patterson.
Yeah, I've just got a funny feeling. I had it all week, Al. I think if he gets up that wing, I've got a funny feeling there. Hoping right. If it is, and it's for to win and get us through, we'll take it, won't we? Well, anybody scoring, we'll take it, won't we?
What about you, Bridge?
Can you really...
when you come, mate, and then Bridge.
I was just going to say, he can really cement his position, Patterson, if he has a really good game today. It'll be hard to drop him for Tavernier.
It might not be the manager's call, mate. It might not be the manager's call.
What do you mean?
Well, this week's the appeal, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying but even moving forward, they can cement his cell in the team if he gets a few good deliveries in today, and if he's lucky enough to score a goal, a young man. I'd like to see that.
First and foremost, I'd like to see him keep him out, Bridge. Keep a clean sheet. I hope others will help score the goals. Bridge.
Well, we'll get a good record with clean sheets, and let's hope we can keep that going. Brilliant record at Ibrox, no letting very many goals in at all. So that needs to continue if we're any hope of, shall we say, reaching conclusion today in a positive way. So long we don't lose a goal, then we're going to go through. Simple as that. Because the game's going to play to the finish, isn't it? Well, as far as I'm concerned, Rangers get in there and just do it. One way or the other, just do it.
Who's the big players? Who's the big players? Who's the big players?
Big players for me will be Davis in midfield, my opinion. Obviously, our defence, Mr. Helander and Mr. Golson need to come to town. I think the boys mentioned young Patterson. He's been playing very well. No complaints there. And Barisic didn't play the most sparkling game of his career the last time he played. So he needs to waken up and get on with the job. Other than that, I was up front to the king himself, for me anyway, and Morelos. He can do the business against their central defensive pair. Wow, got a great chance. Because Rebo on the right and Kent on the left. Wow. Tremendous players. Let's hope they can all do it and get in there and do the business for us. And by the way, can I just say, hats off to Kamara. I hope he comes through it.
Hey, we've been joined by George EK. How are we doing, George?
Afternoon, gentlemen. How you doing? Hope you're all right.
George.
George. All right, boy. All right. I'm fevered up. We've got the battle fever on. Ready for a 2-0 victory.
Oh, take that, George. Oh, take that, mate. Yeah, what do you think of the team, George?
I think the team's good. I like the team. It's an attacking team, that. I didn't expect the boy Wright to start. I was quite stunned when I seen him. He's actually playing, but at the end of the day, man.
No, he's not. He's on the bench. He's on the bench. What are you reading, George?
I was looking at the team there. Maybe instead he was on the team.
Bridge, man, give us the team, Bridge.
Unless they've spelled his name like Aribo's.
All right, Bingo.
So how you doing?
No, the team is McGregor, Patterson, Golson, Helander, Barisic, Davis, Kamara and Arfield, Rebo, Kent and Morelos. Substitutes: McLaughlin, Tavernier, Bassey, Simpson, Zungu, Wright, Hadji, Itten and Roof.
Well, it's still a good team.
Are you sure something never shouted right, Kent?
Arfield. Was that yeah?
Are you sure somebody shouted never right, Kent?
No, but we were sceptical about Arthur because he's not been on the boil for a while, isn't he? No.
Oh, no, this is the day he's going to get his form back. That right, Andy? He's going to get his form back.
Because he usually shows up against them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the day he's going to batter Brown into his game and send him off in a good way. He's getting it today, definitely.
Aye. speed up.
Andy, you're building a lot of people's hopes up there.
Hey, listen, we've got to build. There's no building up. If we're going to do these, we have to do. It's as simple as that. There's no half measures here. Get out there and get them nailed.
Here.
What I'm going to say. I'll just I'll keep it calm, like, because I've had a few, like, so I'm just trying to odd my ear.
Mollocate them, Bridge.
Mollocate them, that's it.
That's all that.
Nice for swashbuckling, Fatber.
Yes, good shout, George. Good shout. Swashbuckling. I love it.
You've been just reading some Dumas, haven't you?
And show it. What's that, mate?
Yeah. You've just been reading some Dumas.
Dumas.
The Three Musketeers. Swashbuckling.
Is that how he's got Aramis?
Pardon?
Is that how he's wearing?
He's got Aramis on, aye. Hey, George, you've got Marlene shouting at folk in the shopping centres over here, you rat catcher. Walking down the escalator. My wee lassie was like, I thought they were puddle drinkers. I says, no, they're rat catchers, mate.
That's right. That's historically true.
I know.
After King Charlie the Hanging, he'd do up to half-5, you know what I mean? That's the only job we could get. Somebody speaks for up in arms about him, you know what I mean?
I'll tell her that tomorrow when she gets up for school.
There you go. Good to hear you, big, you know what I mean?
They chimney sweeps. There was a lot of black legs in their outfit.
Oh, jeez. Watch when you're saying that. This is a walk. George, are you woke?
Am I what?
Woke.
Wait on Segway.
No, woke.
W-O-K-E.
I just woke up.
No, I'm up for about 2 hours. More than that, 3 hours or 4 hours. 2 hours, Christ. I had a murderous night, mate. Murderous night on this recliner, by the way, because I tell you, they threw my bed out and left me in the bed.
George, how was Amanda this morning?
Oh my God, man! You had to get that one in, didn't you?
That's what she said.
I'm a brunette, man.
Is Amanda blonde, is she?
Amanda's dyed her hair blonde, like girl.
Oh, is she then got a Gaza?
She got a crew cut.
Where about?
She knows who you stay, George. She knows who you stay. You better watch yourself.
Does she?
Right, okay, so we've had some predictions about we're going to win. You went for 2-0, George, did you?
What's that?
What did you go for?
2-0, mate. 2-0.
2-0. Oh, I like that. Baloo, what are you thinking, mate?
4-1 for the Rangers, and I'm not even sure about Dean them one.
Oh, mate, I hope you're right. I hope he's right.
Absolutely.
I hope it's a ranking.
It's a big honey on Rangers TV.
Well, I'd love it if we give them a spanking. You get them one.
Who, the woman on Rangers TV or Celtic? Patterson, 1-0.
What a story that would be, Bridgeman.
That's a Roy of the Rovers one, isn't it?
1-0, 1-0. That's what I'm going for. 1-0, absolutely right.
That's unusual, Bridge. That's very
unusual. I
unusual.
know, but Patterson to score it. Wow. Wouldn't that be great?
That's Roy of the Rover stuff, isn't it?
Roy of the Rover stuff, absolutely. And then on Monday, God knows what they're going to do with him. They condemned to death for scoring a goal against them.
I know.
That's true.
Seen them vandalising my artwork outside. It's 30 dogs there.
Yep, you're right, George. A club like no other. Just leave them, mate.
I know.
Let's hope they're hurting tonight after this game.
Yeah. I'll be loving it. We beat them. They're loving it.
Andy?
Scoreline 3-1 with Patterson scoring one of the goals.
I'm loving it, boys. But
Big Al, what's your result, Big Al? Oh, you 1-0.
1-0, Patterson.
That's right, Patterson. That's right. What about Yorkshire? 1-0.
That'll do me. Morelos getting the goal for me, mate.
Aye.
Between his teeth. Yeah.
That's it, mate. That's it. Alfredo, let's go, baby. You know what I mean?
Alfredo.
A hat trick would be marvellous.
Alfredo. Alfredo. Oh, Alfredo. Yes.
I know probably everybody's seen it, but you know that wee video that I've got in the Rangers produce every Saturday we follow?
Oh, we know who's in it, mate. We know who's in it.
It's brilliant, isn't it? What a brilliant video that is.
Did you say with what, like John Wayne?
We know who's in it. It's an A-team now, Baloo.
Is it?
Who's singing
it? Crawford. Crawford. Oh, I can't remember the guy's name.
Good chance.
Anyway, gentlemen, it's time to go and get yourself prepared.
Right now.
Last thoughts, Andy?
Yeah, just get out there, right attitude, get in there, and we'll all be singing hopefully tonight. No matter what happens, we're still Rangers fans, and we are the people. Simple as that.
You're here. Cheers, Andy.
No problem.
Baloo?
I'm the same. Just get on the park, start right away, press them hard, get in their faces, make them work. They'll not be able to handle it. Just go on, mate. I'm on the Rangers.
You're here. Cheers, Baloo. Speak to you all for the game after victory.
Okay, pal. See you later. Cheers.
George?
Straight to the box, man. Straight to the box, get the right about the baby, and tear them asunder.
You're here. Hopefully speak to you after the game for a victory, George.
Will do, mate. Will do.
Cheers, mate.
All the best.
Big Al.
Just hit them with a bucket of rat poison. That's what I'd say.
Right, enjoy the game, big man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Used to
A bucket of rat poison.
Cheers. Over to you, Bridgeman.
Oh, what can I say? A nice wee show there, Hawks. A nice wee show. Good content for everybody. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one is, we know what's going to happen in the next 20 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes. It's going to start, and let's get into it. Everybody up for this. Everybody up for it. Keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers need us. Keep it going.
Thanks, Bridgeman. Thanks to all the boys for joining us. Thanks to Fox and Old School Blue for doing the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, depending when that is, celebrating hopefully a Rangers victory. Take it away, Old School Blue and Fox.
Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football. We're Scotland's gallant few, though at times they have been hard, we're followed near and far. You will always hear us roaring from the stands in Ibrox Park. successful team in football.